welcome back to Linda's Pantry. And today I'm going to take you outside for a little garden tour and an update. It's the end of August and the garden is absolutely doing what it's supposed to do, and that's give me tons of vegetables. The zucchini plant has outdone itself already. I'm super excited about that, but I do have kind of a surprise with the winter squash. I never expected what's going on out there. Believe me, I had no idea this was going to happen. But yeah, so the tomatoes are kind of winding down. I've got to go out and pick whatever's ripe to go into my pot for Bloody Mary mix. I'm going to can up some more Bloody Mary mix. It makes a great gift, and I really love having it, even just having it as a almost like a spicy V8, because it does have vegetables in it and spices and all that. It's just delicious. So I quite often will have that instead of a V8 in the morning or midday. I really like it. I'm getting lots of veg in, and I love the spice. So I'm gonna go out and do that. I'll show you the end result of my garlic. I did get that all finished finally. And if I didn't show you in the last video, and I may have, I'm sorry if I did, but and then we're going to, I did get all my firewood for the year put back and stacked on the side of the house. I only bought 2 cords of firewood this year, but I think that'll be plenty. I think, you know, if I keep my mindset that it's fuel to keep the house warm, not ambiance, then I will burn less, right? I don't need to burn it on the days it's not cold enough to burn. So, and typically I like having a fire even if it's not cold enough to have a fire. So I'm not gonna do that this year, or I'm gonna try. So let's go outside and I'll show you what's going on in the garden, and then we'll come back and I'll chit chat with you about what I plan to do with all that garden veg. Okay, so here we go. I hope you can hear me well enough. I think you can. I've got a lot of cleanup to do out here once Whitney and the dogs move, and everybody's looking a little weepy. I did not water last night because it was cool, and these tomatoes are at the end of their game, so I'm gonna pick what's on there. These are peppers, and these are delicious in a stir fry. I might pick a couple of those to go in my stir fry because I've got beef and zucchini and green beans. Might as well throw some peppers in. So these tomatoes here, I'm gonna tell you, the other ones outproduce these by a long shot. And they're looking, I mean, they've got some blight going on. It's all good. Over here, the herbs are thriving. I need to deadhead the basil again. And then in here, I've got zucchini. There's one in there trying to bust through. And let's see if I've got any more. This plant is absolutely huge, huge. I tell you, I think the only other ones are going to be on the other side. Let me take you over there. And here's the asparagus field. Check that out. Still throwing up asparagus. Like, this is a newer one. Here's one over here. So it's actually putting them out, and you got to let them go to seed. And I'll come around this way so you can see. So then next year or the year after, I'll be able to pick, because look at the size of that. That's a beautiful spear right there. But if you pick it this first year, the roots aren't strong enough to support that. So you got to let those establish before you start plucking away. Okay, oop, there's one I need to pick. I better pick that right now before I forget. Okay, nice. Look at that. There's perspective. Yeah, that's a nice one, about 1 foot long. Okay, do I see any more in there? I don't think I do. I picked, oh, I've got some coming on though. I picked 4. Oh, there's another one down here, right there. And then 2 more over there. In a couple of days, they'll all be that big. This is such a great size because you can bread them with the panko and the Greek yogurt. Okay, hopefully the wind doesn't mess with this microphone. These peppers are doing really good. Look at all those peppers hanging there. Poblano, ancho chili, jalapeno. Look at these. Look at those beauties. And they're so pretty. That's a poblano. And jalapeno, but I've also got some cayenne in here. They're just, I really did get a nice variety, and they always do really well. Onions, ready to pick. They've all said sayonara, so I will go ahead and pick those. And volunteer pepper plants in there. We might get a couple peppers, I don't know. I'm gonna leave them alone. And the leek bed is doing awesome. Awesome. And over here, slowly rotate around, carrots, delicious. I still never got around to planting these lettuces. I guess I could. The blueberry bush has finally given all the blueberries up, and we've eaten them, and they were delicious. So I recommend getting one of these. This is a cascading blueberry bush. You can leave it in a... Oh, I did water last night, because see, there's water in there. So everybody's just hot. Okay. Let's go over here. Look at this squash plant. Now, over here, this is cucumber, okay? But that big thing is all Delicata squash, and it's come behind the bed over to here, and there's squash back there. And these are not little squash. Ah! Scare the shit. Sorry. That was a rabbit. I will try to, oh, look at those. Those, he's getting shade in here. So the plant is loaded. Sorry, I just squealed. That scared me. Okay, here's one. There's a couple in there. But aren't they pretty? And so I will have plenty. It's literally taken over this whole area. Just unbelievable how big this got. It looks like a pumpkin patch. So these tomatoes have outdone themselves. These are those, oh yeah, that's going in the pot. These are those beautiful Oregon Springs. So they've given me quite a bit. Next year I'll do 2 full beds of those instead of waiting for these other ones to do nothing or to get blight. I do have some purple onions in there. I'm gonna let those go, but holy cow, the squash has taken over. Look, it's even out here. I wanted to see if I could show you in here. Look, got 2 of them hanging in there. They're everywhere. Just incredible. So, the rhubarb, I'm gonna let it die back. I have not done a darn thing. I have left it alone. So, I'm gonna get out here and pick these tomatoes. And, oh, let's see if we have any cucumbers. I picked up 4 of them the other night, big slicing. Oh, here, we've gotten another one. It's getting ready. I mean, I could pick it. Do we have any more over here? Got any on here? Got some more coming on. Looks like those 2. And then there's one back here. Yep, there's one in there. Right there. Delicious slicing cucumbers for salads. So that, my friends, is what's happening. Now I'll clean all this straw back, amend this bed with some good chicken manure fertilizer, and I will get my garlic will go in there. And oh, I have cilantro going to seed, but I've been picking on that plant. It's really potent, delicious cilantro. So there's that. Okay, guys, it's beautiful and warm, and the end of summer is upon us. So let's enjoy what we have left. Look at the size of that onion. Nice. Okay. Let's go back in now.